Foundation continues to impress me with every single episode. To be honest, I struggle to understand how not every sci-fi fan talks about this series. I feel like the show makes wonders in not only visual effects as everyone seems to praise, but also in storytelling. We reached a point in the story where you can feel the tension in the air. Things will blow up at the end of this season, and I can't wait for it. But before, we need to talk about this crazy episode that witnessed weddings, deaths, and ambushes left and right. First of all, let's talk about the story of Brother Constant and Paulie Verisov. The reason why I want to jump to their storyline before anything is the fact that I believe they had one of the most philosophically challenging and thought-provoking dialogues I have seen in a while in a TV show. I have to admit that their interaction made an impact on me and made me think about my own beliefs for a second. Before to talk about faith, Paulie expressed that circulation starts on the outer edges and it takes a while for the decay to reach the heart. And I feel like this was a great way to express how anything falls apart. It was the perfect sentence to briefly tell the story of the Empire and how it is moving towards its end gradually. Then we witnessed the two making an entrance to Terrantor. It is sad to see that even thousands of years in the future, even traveling across the galaxies, humans are still faced with visa and passport procedures. But I digress. When they reach the heart of the planet and settle in their hotel room, Paulie got emotional and started to talk about how he is struggling with his faith. He expressed that he sees his faith as inferior to the faith of Brother Constant, because he believes her one is faith, while his one is simply a belief. Faith is a bigger commitment, he says, as he knows for sure that seeing a miracle or a prophet and believing in him is much easier than believing in something you have never seen with your own eyes. You need to have strong willpower and a grand heart while silencing your rational side a bit to give into the faith completely. And I feel like every single human being on this planet can relate to this sentiment in one way or another. Anyway, it is clear that Empire is not happy with having these two Foundation priests on their planet, so I'm afraid we will see one of them being martyred before the end of the season, which will be quite upsetting. Let's move on to Klingons for a little bit. It is official now that our beloved Brother Day is now a married man. He just tied the note with Queen Sareth, announcing that he will co-rule the Empire with her. This is a major move not only because Queen Sareth is a threat to the Empire simply by being existing, but also because Brother Day has officially ended the genetic dynasty. I mean, I still struggle to understand his motivations here. Is he truly that afraid of his brothers? To the point of preferring to have his own kids rather than having himself rule at all times in a constant cycle? It is a very bold move for sure, and it will definitely cause some troubles in the management of the Empire, risking the throne of the Klingons. Also, it is very much apparent that Gamerzel is not happy with this situation. It is not clear to me whether she is upset because she is romantically involved with Brother Day or because she is concerned about the Empire. I guess we will see in the upcoming episodes. Last but certainly not least, we witnessed the death of Hari Seldon in this episode. Yes, you heard it right. Hari Seldon is dead. The entire saga surrounding Hari, Gale, and Salvor was very much interesting in this episode as there were many talks on memory, thoughts, and how much control you have over your own mind. And as you can see, I'm obsessed with anything philosophical, so it was a delight to watch them struggle through different ideas and perceptions over these topics. One thing is clear though, Gale's mind was once probably controlled by Hari, as her understanding of the future was filtered through perceptions shaped by him. And yet right now, her mind is completely controlled by Telem Bond. I have serious doubts about whether this is better or not. It is sad that we as the audience are put in such a situation that we can never be sure whether we are truly listening to Gale as herself or if is she a vessel for others to reach her own aims. What a shame. We watched Hari seeing his entire life as he was slowly drowning deep. Watching his childhood and youth was certainly interesting as it made many things much more clear about his character and complicated relationship with the Empire. I'm not sure in which ways Hari will have an impact on the story in the future episode, and I'm surprised that his newly found life has lasted this short. But I'm more than excited for Gale to form her own second Foundation, based on lots of delusions and misconceptions. What were your thoughts on this episode of Foundation? Are you impressed by the show's philosophical aspects as much as I am? Let me know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.